Good evening, everyone. I hope you are well. My name is Nick, and thank you for joining me once again. As we're going to have a ZX Spectrum live stream now, as the thumbnail suggests. It's a pretty stinker games this time, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle. So, hope you've had a good Christmas. Hope you had a good New Year's. I know a few of you were in the New Year's live stream with me, which we had good fun there for about 3.5 hours. Now, this stream won't go on for 3.5 hours. It'll go on for 2 hours, but it might seem a bit longer with the stink of the games. But anyway, we might have a bit of fun. We will have fun, despite them stinking quite badly. So first of all, thank you to everyone that's dropped by so far, as I always say. Thank you to everyone in the chat box, or you might be watching this on recorded. Hopefully you can hear me all okay. So hello to Gumdio, Julie, Claire. Let's just do a quick rundown here. Martin, hi Martin. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. That was like a Scooby-Doo thing, but he's a cousin. Fish Pot there. Gumdio, I mentioned you again. Rossi Bossy, hello sir. Howdly diddly diddly doodly do, as you say. Good. Stephen Q, NE UK, hello sir. Nice to see you there. And anyone that I might have missed. Oh, Elf Boy's in. Hi Elf Boy, hope you're doing well sir. And Tom Higgins as well. So hi folks. Now, first of all, can you hear me okay? New hat, Nick. Well, I think I've worn this one before. It's like a dark hat. I've got a new top on though, so that might be what it is, Claire. So yes, I'm doing okay. Now, hear you clearly. Thanks, Julie. I've caught that there. Now, I haven't got on the New Year's stream. I had like Baileys on the desk, but I haven't got Baileys this time because it's a school night. But I've got Ribena. And it's pretty strong stuff. So you know, if I lose my voice, I'll start drinking this. So, just to recap then, although we've just started, these games aren't particularly good. Anyone that normally play them in a row must be insane if it weren't for any reason, any particular reason. They're trying to set a world record or something, so they're quite hard to play. Some of them are quite hard to load, and we'll be darting around. Now, I've selected 8, you see on the fun plate there, what we're going to have a look at. Thanks Tom, nice top, thank you. I've got some in reserve in case we can't get a few to work, and that's BMX Ninja, which is not on there, Battle of the Toothpaste Tubes, which you looked at before, and one of my least favourite games of all time, Jack and the Beanstalk. So hello Jason as well, who's just dropped in. Hooray. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to load Superman by Timesoft, which isn't particularly super, so let's go into the depths of depravity with this awful game. Right, now it takes a while to load this. When I did the review, I did edit it a bit so we didn't have to wait as long. But anyway, the music, don't be led into a false sense of security. The music's quite good in this, but the rest isn't particularly. Right, now, first of all, it'll be me trying to get the thing to work. Hooray! Always a sign of a good game there. Right, okay. So we got the first bit going on. Let's go to start game. Now the keys are QA, OP, and space. Now before this game loads, let me tell you, just a recap on Superman. Superman's from another planet. He can move faster than a speeding bullet. He's got a range of powers. He's very, very fast. In one episode somewhere, he ran against the Flash. He can go around the Earth really, really fast to set it going in the opposite direction. So what I'm trying to tell you is he's fast. Let's see how it comes across in this game, if it ever loads. Right. Right, okay, so there's the keys, as I said. O, P, Q, and A. Enter to toggle. Right. Now, the music is the best bit of this game. I love the Superman music. Whenever I'm feeling down, I would go to YouTube, type in Superman theme music, and listen to it. That and Indiana Jones are awesome pieces of track, but that's when sort of like it ends. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So 1988, Timesoft. This is probably the best music they ever did. Right, here we go. Right. Superman, faster than a speeding what's-her-name. So there's a... Right, these people are coming in from another dimension, right? We're flying about. They're flying towards us. We must shoot them. But it just moves so slow. Now, some people might have liked this, or you liked it, Julie. Well, there we go. There we go. I thought it could have been a lot better. You know, the levels are a bit too long, and it's hard to get Superman out the way. So you can see a targeting thing in front of me. That's like a heart. We need to get that on the enemy and avoid getting hit ourselves, right? Right, that's taken one person out, I think. Yeah. So, you know, back in the day, if you didn't know any better, you might have played this for a little while. Recently reviewed Superman on the Atari 2600. That was from 1979. That was all the rave back in the day and quite impressive, but it hasn't aged particularly well. Right. Tynesoft. Now, this is, oddly enough, although this is the Stinker stream, this is probably one of Tynesoft's better games. I think on a previous live stream, we did look at, or Stinker stream, we did look at Auf Wiedersehen Pet, based on the TV show, I think from the 80s, and that was quite poor as well. Now, there is argument for this game. If you can speed it up, you can. This is being emulated. You can speed it up to be quicker if you wanted to, but this is pretty much how your experience would have been back in the day. If you are Superman, then please reveal yourself. Is this quite realistic to your everyday life? Now, I presume this is based on a comic from Superman, because it wasn't in any films, was it? These guys coming through different wormholes. Blow up the wormhole. They should have made a Superman game. Play it with Ursa Zod and Nod for Superman 2. Martin says this is no Superground, that's for sure. And Superground's a bad game and all. Oh, dearie me. Right. Whose idea was it to do a Stinker stream? But here it is. If this goes okay, I was thinking of maybe doing a Stinker stream on the Commodore Amiga tomorrow, featuring games like Grid Start and maybe Merv the Merciless. If you think you'd like that, then let me know and we'll make it happen. But I won't do it if no one wants it, because that'd be just darn silly. Right. Here we go. So normally I play about 8 games for about a quarter of an hour or so. I'm not sure we can play for a quarter of an hour each of these games, because it's it's Stinkeroo. I might put in a decent game in the middle to give myself a little bit of a break. So that might be Spy Hunter. We'll see how we can get on. If you got a favourite Superman game, then let me know. I'll see if I can review that at some point. I did review a Superman game on the Mega Drive at some stage. It was better than this, but it wasn't overly good either. I'm still yet to find a good Superman game, but there is one good one out there that I've written down. Someone sort of like told me about it, so hopefully I'll come to that at some point. Also, Spider-Man is on the Atari 2600. I need to have a look at as well. Yes. But we're not going to Spider-Man next on the Atari 2600. I think members may know what Atari 2600 games we're doing. Oh, hi, Stanfish. Glad you could drop by, sir. Glad you could drop by. This is Superman, Man of Steel. And Steel's never been so heavy, I don't think. But the second stage after this, which I did make it to in the review, the second stage after this, if you can get to it, is you're in space. And Superman is defending a rocket, I believe. Yes. So Julie's up for the Stinker stream. We could probably do that. Claire's up for the Stinker stream tomorrow on the Amiga. Yeah. All right. We'll see what we can do. I'll have to schedule that in. But my computer might rebel. It might rebel and stop me doing it. And then we'll go back to normal, because generally I find a mix of shall we say, better games for us to have a look at and mess about with. But you wanted a Stinker stream, so here it is, stinking away. You have failed. Superman. Oh, we've still got a life left anyway, that's good. Hopefully that means we can continue on from last time. Oh, I don't seem to have my firing mechanism again, so I'm just down to punching now. Stinkers are us, says Tom. Right, now, I can't fire anything, so it's just down to super punching. I did used to like that show back in the day with what was that? There was Dean, somebody played Superman, and Terry Hatcher played Lois Lane. I did used to like watching that back in the day. That was a good one. She was later a Bond girl course in, was it Tomorrow Never Dies? Tomorrow Isn't Yesterday. Yesterday is not tomorrow. It was something like that. And then there was the young Superman from Smallville, which I never really got round to watching, so I never really got into that one. Yeah. Hi, Happy Coding. Hope you are well. Right. Diddly diddly dee. Superman the arcade game is not too bad, says Happy Coding. Well, I'll have to check that one out at some point. What's happened to Super Bloke? He's disappeared. Does that mean I've died? What's happened to Super Bloke? Super Bloke's turned into Invisible Bloke. I've got off the side of the screen. That's where I went. What was going on there? Superman almost left the game. Oh God. Superman wanted to leave the game of his own accord. At least he knows when the going's bad. Superman's cape, if it had been solid red, would that have been any better? I'm not quite sure. I don't think Dean Gaffney plays Superman. Tom, what was his name? It was something Dean something. Dean, I don't know. He might have not been called Dean at all. But Terry Hatcher was in it. Yeah. Tomorrow Never Happens. Oh, I think I got my firing back. I've got the targeting mechanism. Superman's gone for a spin again. Now, if any of you have completed this game, let me know. I don't think anyone would have completed this. I'm just thinking, these games I've got lined up tonight, if you had them on a compilation disc, imagine if you're in the school playground back in the day and a friend of yours had given you this tape and it had all these games on we're going to look at now. I mean, that would be absolutely ridiculous, wouldn't it? Would you still be friends with them the very next day? Possibly not. Possibly not. We've all got our stinker games, haven't we? One that didn't make the list because I just couldn't get it to load quickly enough for us to be interested in it. It was Don't Buy This. That was one of them. There's been a few sort of like typing games, but I thought it was unfair to use typing games because someone's just typed that in with probably not that much knowledge, and the last thing they want is to reach one of these. So these tend to be commercial games where there's no excuse for them not to be brilliant. And you would have felt a bit real. Dean Cain, that's it, Tom. Well done. Well done. Dean Cain, that's the man. You need to review Cassette 50 one day, Nick, says Martin. Shall I? How long will that take to do? It's 50 games, isn't it? And that was Cassette 50 a commercial release? I'm not sure. I don't know too much about it. I know other channels have done it. Dean Cain, says Jason. That backs that up. Definitely Dean Cain. Not Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that. My name is Michael Caine. Right, but Michael Caine never played Superman, but he did play Alfred in Batman, didn't he? Eventually, who's Batman now? I can't keep up who Batman is. Some new fella's playing Batman, and he don't know. And another thing I read, I'm not sure I read it properly actually, that Michael Keaton's coming back to play Batman. Is that right? Must be an older Batman. Right, come on then. Come on. Nick's co-filer isn't working, isn't it, Julie? Oh dear, did you just send me a co-file? Sorry, Julie, if you've sent a co-file then, much appreciated. Looks like the alert thing's not working. It's the same bit of code. But sometimes YouTube and them don't talk. It seems. But yeah, thank you, Julie. Much appreciated if you've just used that, or if anyone's just used that this evening, then thank you. I will pick it up a bit later on, and you always get a thank you on Twitter as well, because that sort of thing really keeps the channel going. So thank you. So that's something's going on a bit wrong there with Ko-Fi. Right, okay. Let's still do Superman, Bat Bloke. Bomb. How much longer can I cope with this? Next is going to be Ed the Duck, so it's not going to get much better. And then it's going to be Popeye 3 Wrestle Crazy, so it's going to get even worse. Hooray! Then BMX. I can't believe I'm looking at this list. Then BMX Racers, which is another stinker. I mean, there's a few games with BMX that aren't very good, but they would have sold it because of the name BMX on it. Yeah. You might have broken it, Julie. I don't know, but yeah. But as I say, I'm thank you of that. So I'll play catch up with that a little bit later on. Yeah, it seems to work 4 times in 5, doesn't it? Really? Yeah, 8 out of 10 cats, like that show or cat food. Yeah, the flying baddies. I'm starting to root for the flying baddies now as well, old boy. I really am. Right. Let me know if you want to play something else. Please say yes. Hi David, hope you're well. I'm just trying to get to the end of Superman. How many lives he's got left? Right, let's get the targeting thing on again. Right. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I think they should force people to play this game in prison. That would stop people reoffending, wouldn't it? Oh god. Da, da, da. Right, shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot it. They should have had this as a screensaver back in the day in people's computers, and then people just wouldn't have tried to hack into it. Hi user details, hope you are having a good evening, sir. I'm sort of trying to play this Superman Man of Steel time soft. They had the name Man of Steel before it got made into a film, so maybe that influenced it ever so slightly. Who knows? We sort of like know, don't we? We sort of like know. It is good for him, Sonia. It certainly is. Right. Right, I think now we're going to load another game. I think so. So if you was really enjoying that, well, you know, we got stuff to do. We got great games to play. So let's have a look at Ed the Duck. Yeah, thanks Daniel, much appreciated, mate. Ed the Duck, and here we go. Right, God, these stinker streams are a struggle. Don't know why I agreed to them. Why did I agree to them? I'm a nincompoop. Right, Ed the Duck. He must be around here somewhere. Oh, there's, I could have put Grange Hill. That's sort of like a stinker, but not really a stinker. Right. Right, Ed the Duck. What can I say about Ed the Duck? It was by Impulse Games in 1990, so quite near the end of the ZX Spectrum's run. So a few people, fortunately for them, might have not run into it. Evening, Brian. Happy New Year, sir. It's based on the glove puppet from children's TV, BBC. I think he starred alongside Andy Peters and Crane. What's his name? Is it Andy Crane as well? Maybe they've both called Andy. That doesn't seem quite right, both of them. But anyway, this is Ed the Duck. It's a platformer game, and it's awful. Set controls. I will do. Right, keyboard control. Redefine keys. Yes. Let's get half a chance. Right, fire, spacebar. P-O down A and Q, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Right. So hello, Michael. Hello there, sir. So let's have a go at Ed the Duck. How has this got onto a stream? I do not know. Well, I do know because you said you wanted a stinker stream, right? Let's try and at least do it properly. But the guy just keeps flickering, and yeah. Oops, he's died straight away. Right, hang on a minute. I need to say it's stronger than Ribena to get through this. Right, Q's jump. I know this. Get the stars. You need to get the stars to get up there. The backstory on this is basically Ed the Duck wants to get promoted in the BBC, and he gets that by collecting stars for some reason, right? Every time you touch one of the enemies, you will instantly die. Oh man. And I've died straight away, and I think you might have to start all over again. Let's see if the stars I got before have disappeared. They have disappeared. That's something anyway. As we try and get to the top. Now, I do know a cheat for infinite lives, which we might very well have to use to get any distance. I've covered this also on the Commodore Amiga. Evening, Natty Nicky. Evening, thank you for joining us on this terrible stinker stream of hell. Hurrah! Right. Okay, right, here we go. Also as well, you might be watching this a bit later on, not live. It's always more fun if you can do to see it live. Don't have to comment or join the chat if you don't want to. If you just want to ease your stress and sit back in the background there. But yeah, if you wanna comment there, then please do. I read quite a lot of them really. Right, let's go. Well, I read all of them to be honest with you. I answer most of them. Right, Superman. Superman's not looking so bad now, is it? Bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum. You can freeze people momentarily with your weapons. So I'll freeze that hand there, and I can use the time it takes to get over here. So that's the tactic. Now, I think when I reviewed this, I said it was like a poor man's Rainbow Island, and that still stands. If you compare Rainbow Island's reviewed I think we reviewed it on the 128k, and compare it to this. I mean, this should have known better coming out in 1990. It's got nothing going for it apart from that Ed the Duck license. Oh, look at that. I think I might have to get all these stars anyway. And I died. I got killed by a big fish. Game over. Game over. Well, you know. He does look a bit like Orville Earthboy. You're quite right. Now, you might see the screen pause. That's me putting in a poke to see if I can... It's for infinite lives. It's not for immunity. So I'll see if this works. See if we can get any further in the game. But really, I mean, the best Ed the Duck game is Ed the Duck 2 on the Commodore Amiga, where it sort of like pulls it together almost, but it's still not a game you want to track down and buy at all. Right, that poke might work, it might not. We'll soon find out. Infinite lives. It should be. Imagine that. Infinite lives for ever and ever and ever and ever on this game. Oh, dear me. Right. See if we can do it. We don't really want to do it, but anyway. No music either, user details. You're quite right. Just sound effects on this one. Right, that's got those. Shot that hand. That's that star over there got. Let's go back the other way. Bomb, ba bomb. Can I get those stars up there? No. Shoot the teddy bear. Right, okay. Is it looking better? No, still looking roughly the same. I think you've got unlimited firepower. You see the stars ticking down next to the Ed the Duck face there. Ooh, right. So, oh man, that thing unfroze itself and then got come back to life again. Oh my god. This is the music I'm doing for it now. Oh, come on, Ed the Duck. What's your favourite duck game? If it's Count Duckula 2, you might be in luck later on. Oh dear. Now, even though I've got a cheat on it, I'm not confident I'll be playing this forever. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again, haven't I? There's no other way. Hi, James. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us on this stinker stream of Doom and Destiny and the other one. Ed the Duck. Now, there's not too many people that have played a lot of time on this game. Imagine getting it for your birthday or Christmas. Your friend's got Jet Set Willy 2 or Commando. You've got this. Excellent. He says, do you want to swap games for a couple of weeks? You say, I've got something I need to be doing. I think that's how it would have worked, isn't it? Ooh, let's get back. Right. Can I get up there? Is that going to kill me? That's okay. That's just a fence. Right, so we're getting further up, but only because we've got infinite what's-her-names. Right, okay. Go up there. If we complete level 1, that'll be great, won't it? Level 1. Woo. What's the day today? Tuesday. There will be a homebrew game going up on the channel tomorrow. Can't remember what time it is. What time they're going to go about 6 o'clock, don't they, I think? Yes. Oh, no! Please don't start right at the bottom again. No, I'm not starting right at the bottom again, so that's something. Can't remember what it is. Something good in homebrew anyway. Members will know. If you're a member on the channel, want to support it a bit more, get access to the members bit with well, video telling you what stuff is going on the following week, and also shout outs if you want them for any projects you're doing. Then take a look at that. Take a look at that. Building out a nice community here, so thank you people that drop in for a lot of these. Don't expect you to see the whole stream. You might drop in for a bit there and there, depending on what your evening's like. But I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Thank you very much. How do I get up there? That's how I get up there. There's a star there. I can get there. There's a star, man. Right, David Bowie. Let's bring him into the mix. So I've got a funny feeling those icicles might kill me. Yeah, they probably. Oh no, Nicky. Down, down, do. Actually, with the poke on it, this game's a lot better with the poke on it. A lot better with the poke on it, because you know. Right, I'm getting quite high up now. He's going to unfreeze himself in a minute, I'd imagine. Right, I think we need to jump on the snowman to get up here, I think. No, you need to jump on something. Oh, no. It was that bubble thing next door, wasn't it? Favourite duck game from Stuart Sumner is Carnival. I played World Cup Carnival. That stank quite badly as well. I don't think I played Carnival on its own name. Oh man, I wish this cheat was for immunity rather than just infinite lives. It's requiring a whole new skill set I haven't got. Oh goodness gracious. Gumdio says this is really awful, and I have to agree. Ed the Duck looks like Ziggy Stardust, does he? A bit pretty can't sing like him. Yes. Oh man. Da da da. Do do do. Oh man. Yes. Ed the Duck. Is Ed the Duck still in business? I think he might have had a cartoon at one point as well. But yeah. He made a bit of money for someone. He was the successor to Ed Gordon the Gopher, wasn't he? Gordon the Gopher. Actually, Gordon the Gopher's pretty annoying as well, but I probably prefer him. Right, hang on a minute. Shoot the fish, always a good idea. Right, come on, must be getting near the top now, surely. Or at least a save point. Come on, Nick, you can do this, maybe. It's a bit hectic up here. Well, that must be it, mustn't it? The last star there, surely. Oh, it says 1 star. What star have I missed? Oh, no. I've missed a star somewhere. Where's the star? Worst game... Oh, God. Ian Botham's test match, Rosie. Yeah, that's probably about... I've missed a star somewhere. Where is it? Oh, what? Oh, I don't think... It's putting me further down the screen. Where's this star that I've missed? Come on. Keep your eyes out, everyone. Oh, there it is there. Right. Oh no, I don't fancy going all the way to the top again if I find it. Oh look at this is the bit where you start pulling your hair out. It is a rip off of Rainbow Island, Stephen. Most definitely. Oh no, it's gonna go out the window soon. Who put infinite lives on this? Some Wally. Some masochist put infinite lives on. Right. Is it gonna win when I get this star? Yes. Oh my goodness gracious me, what a terrible game. Imagine doing that all on without cheating with just the 1 life. The directions, and then you get this rhyme. The director's happy, he'll catch that a rap, he'll call that a rap. You finish this level avoiding the traps, but you can't stop now, there's more to be done. Wilson still waits, so off you must run. Who's Wilson? Wilson? He must run the BBC or something. Right, stage 2. It looks the same to me. Well, it's more or less the same, isn't it? It's the same sort of thing all over again. Da 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 da. Yeah. Right. I think we'll just we'll take the poke off to see how long I can last without the pokes, and then we'll load up another stinker of doom. Popeye 3 Wrestle Crazy, which sees Popeye, for some reason, wrestling the alien from Aliens, as he would do. I don't think he'd survive too much longer. Julie says the stinker stream, stress relief for everyone except Nick. Correct. Oh, anyway, I'll have a good night's sleep. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Oh. I suspect other people do stinker streams. I guess so. I can't be the first doing it. Right, anyway. Oh, look. Oops. Right, how many lives has Ed got left? Scene 2, take 2. I mean, it would, like a lot of these Spectrum games, although this is bad, they were good to complete these games back in the day, wasn't they, really? So once you've done it, there. Hi, Neil. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. Radio. I don't know if the Ko-Fi's... Well, I don't think the Ko-Fi alert's working. Apologies, I'm not sure, 100% sure if the Super Chat thing's working or not either. So apologies there, but just concentrate on enjoying yourself here and relieving stress as we do. Right, okay. Sometimes sometimes I get a few things happen on the channel. I need to sort out some sort of technical things, YouTube rules that I, well, not stepped over, but they think I have stepped over, and this looks like it could have been one of those ones. Right, okay. Hi Fishpot, hope you're doing well, sir, in this stream of doom. I don't know how many lives I've got left in this. Let's just keep firing snowballs. Maybe we can get lucky here. Oh, it's too tricky. Have you tried Crazy Kong by C-Tech? I don't think I have. I don't think I have, actually. I can't remember doing that. Is the poke still on? I seem to be still alive. It's not letting me die. Oh, game over. Thank goodness for that. Game is over. Hi, Big Z. I might missed you on the comment section. So hello, Big Z. Hope you are having a most splendid evening there. Right, game over. So it's time to load a little bit of Popeye. Simon expected Renegade 3 to be on the Stinker stream. Well, yeah, it didn't make it this time. I mean, it could have easily been hand-to-hand combat with dinosaurs. Isn't the best thing there, is it really? So there we go. Right, okay, so what we're doing, Popeye 3. Now, this is a game that quite often has trouble loading. So we'll see if I can load it. If not, we'll do something else. But I think you need to be a bit patient with this one, unless I'm going to do something a bit clever. And me doing something clever doesn't always fit. Right, okay, right, let's go. I've got a few versions of this game. Let's have a look at this one first of all. Stop the tape. Right. I haven't got a tape. Popeye 3. Start the tape till I haven't got a tape. Let's just click on that. Oh dear. Avert your eyes, folks, if you suffer from fits and stuff. It's loading something. Maybe I might try out one of my other versions. Yeah, okay. I've lost access to my Facebook at the moment, Happy Coding. Whenever I go on Facebook messages, it says I haven't got access to it and the thing's expired. I know there was some. Let's try a different version. I know there was some messages there, but I can't access them. So apologies there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reload the thing. Oh, thanks, Martin. Super chat's working, Nick. Thanks for putting yourself through this. I won't. I'll stream again, but I'll catch up tomorrow. Thanks, Martin. Much appreciated. I wasn't sure if it was working or not, so thank you. Right, what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to close the emulator and reload it, because that's caused a bit of a problem. Yeah, thanks, Martin. Hopefully the event list updates, but it might be a communication thing. But at least it's showing up in... oh, there it goes. There we go. What was I worried about? Hooray! Good. Right, good. Thank you very much. What's a bit of writing there? What's all that about? Don't know what that's about. Okay, right. Anyway, something's gone a bit wrong. Right, let's load a different version of Popeye then. And if it doesn't load, well, what are you gonna do? Right, dib. Oh, that's the first Popeye. That's got a bigger sprite to it. Let's have a look. He says, mucking about. Oh, we might get saved. Popeye 3 WrestleMania might not work. Oh man. See, that's the thing with some of these games. I mean, those bad to play, and sometimes they didn't even load anyway. Right, let's try the first version again. And if not, then we'll go to BMX Racers. But we ain't got time for our tape loading error and all that stuff all day. No one's got no time for that. Right, stop the tape. Well, hopefully we can fast forward through this. I know some of you want to see Popeye versus an alien. Oops, what's going on there? That don't look great. Yay! Right, hang on a minute. Come on, Popeye. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. He doesn't load when he can. He struck to the finish because he eats his spinach. Popeye the Sailor Man. Boop boop. Right, one last go. This is your last chance, Popeye. I can't stand no more. Right. Alternative software. Well, the alternative is probably eating a sandwich somewhere or something like that. Oh, hello. What's that? It looks like we've got some movement. Oh no, it's going to load, is it? Stop the tape. Right, okay. Now, it might be 128k only, Stephen. You might be right there. We're on 48k, so that might be it. Let's see how far we get this time. Right, enter to select. You see that finger there? That means one player. Keep it on that. Controls, that will keep it on that. Q, A, O, P, and space, I think, are the keys to this one. Yeah, let's do it in 128k. Ah, this Popeye's causing us some bother, isn't he, really? Right. Let's reset in 128k. That might be a good shout, Stephen. Right. Right. Anyway, it's definitely Popeye's last chance here. It's in 128k mode now. That looks a bit healthier, didn't it? That was a bit quicker. Thanks, Big C. It might be multi-load. I don't think it's gonna. Do you know? I did try this a bit earlier on, and we seem to get a bit more joy. But now we're watching a black screen and a lot of background noise. It almost worked. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Look. Popeye is a grand nincompoop. Maybe when I got it to work earlier on, it was a big fluke. We're all right up to here, and I quite like that starfield. But rest assured, the starfield is probably better than the actual game itself. Oh, that's good. That's right. Okay. Goodbye, Popeye. So I hope you enjoyed Popeye. Popeye 3 WrestleMania. It's a terrible game. I could never. You're not missing much. I could never get it. Yeah, it is Gumdio. It is more insane. I could never get it past the first level anyway. So if we've got any time at the end, we might come back to that. But anyway, let's. How many times can I say anyway in the same sentence? Let's look at BMX Riders. Now this one's quite bad as well, and also a little bit dodgy on the loading. I couldn't get the keyboard to work, so we're going to go on dodgy joystick. But essentially, you control a BMX boy going through the park and trying to avoid stuff. Oh, God, ears. What was that high-pitched sound? That was uncalled for. Anyway, right, ride your BMX racer through the countryside, avoid the obstacles and keep to the track. Keep an eye out for the mad biker. The old granny will put her walking stick in your wheel if you go near her. Right, accelerate over the jumps to gain extra points. Right, so we're doing a bit of BMXing now. Yeah. Elf boy, if you can get Popeye to load, good. Well done, you. Perhaps we'll cover it in the Amiga Stinker stream tomorrow. Maybe. Right. I think it's on joystick. That's the thing with Stinker streams. Oh man! Now the joystick isn't working. Yeah. Stinker streams. Oh right, okay, we got it going. Right, okay. Right. Come on, get this bike. You can see what I'm trying to do, can't you? I've got this BMX. We're trying to go around oil and stuff, and if you hit oil on a BMX, it explodes. And there he is dead there, right. Elf boy, you had Monty is innocent. That would never load. Yeah. I think, hello, Alone Colder. Hello there, hope you're well, sir. Yeah, I think that Popeye game loads once in a blue moon. So sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. But wasn't that all a part of Stinker games? You spend ages waiting for something to load, and then it never would, or once. Normally it would load when your friends weren't round. You're my friend, so it'll load. Oh, there's a woman there. It'll load when you're not here. Oh, no word. Right. BMX boys have a lot of fun. So this road never ends. We're on our BMX and we'll keep going on and on and on. You can't fire. It's just left and right, speed up and slow down. Get extra points for going over the jumps. See, the old granny was run over. Avoid the oil. You can go onto the grass though, but don't hit any objects if you do so. And on the right is a big magenta pig. Right, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so sorry Happy Code, I haven't been able to access my Facebook. I might have to do it directly on my PC, but on my iPad it's not letting me access it. It's saying that the screen is expired, which I don't know what that means. Right. Whoa! Oh, right into the front of the car. Yeah, sorry, because I automatically thought wrongly now, it seems, that the post has just been deleted. So sorry about that. Round. Oh, what's wrong with that? It says jump, and I wanted to do a top jump. Right. Yeah, so there I am again. I need some power Ribena now. There's no vodka in that, honest. No, it's just normal. It's just normal Ribena. Now I do have a cheat on this game for immunity, but you know, if you can't bump into anything, then yeah. Right. We'll keep playing this. Now, hopefully you want to track this one down because it is a beauty. Imagine if you got it for Christmas. It's by Mastertronic, and to be fair to them, they did quite a lot of good games. Their 199 range had a load of good ones in, especially Finders Keepers. There was some good ones in there, but also there was absolutely some terrible ones. Now, the controls of this one are what it probably makes it worse. Right, so some people would have liked this, but it's a personal. I see, Gumdale, you don't mind it too much. Like, if you persevere with it, but it doesn't go anywhere. The stage doesn't end. It just keeps going with the same obstacles. So once you get good at it, this is it. It's the same car that goes down. It's the same oil. It's the same granny. And that's the mad biker that's going forward. So you've seen pretty much the whole game in the first 30 seconds. So if you spent any money on it as a kid, there'd be nothing to try and get to. It's just about lasting as long as you possibly can. And it's paused. And it's unpaused. And I've died. Oh, man. Right, there's my points there. I don't know. The high score is 535. Don't know how you get that. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I don't think you get any points for driving on the grass. Now, some people would have, as the granny got run over, some people would have been on this for quite some time. Milk Race is a game I need to still have a look at alone, Codus. That's a good shout out. Yeah. Good. Thanks, Happy Coding. Right. Right. Well, it's a special version of Acid Attack. I did like the Halloween version of Attic Attacks. That's well worth tracking down if anyone hasn't seen that. It's been reviewed on the channel quite recently. Right. Nick, you should get 1 million. I could do with a £1 million. That would really help the channel going. It really would do. So yeah, thanks again to Martin who sent that super chat there, which keeps the things going, and everyone's support, of course, on New Year's and the Christmas Day streams, and also Julie on the Ko-Fis, and if anyone else sent a Ko-Fi, thank you there as well. Check out the Ko-Fi site. I do tend to do a blog there every time or shortly afterwards a new video goes up. It's not a very, very long blog. It's just acknowledging it's there, and it's got a link to the video as well. Who's that person in that hole? Right, am I getting better at this game? Is it just my imagination? Just my imagination, yeah, running around with me. God, I'm lasting forever now. I could be stuck in this. My favourite game to be stuck on forever is Enduro on the Atari 2600. It did. Oh look, problem there. It did come out on the Spectrum as well. It wasn't quite as good, but it's interesting to see. Hi Lemmy, hope you're well. I've just got that from the comments. I think you're off the screen of the comments there, but I think you're there. So hello Lemmy. Right. Oh, that reminds me actually. At some point I need to look at lemmings on a live stream. That's how my brain works. Thank you. Oops, right into that blue car. Is the granny shooting lasers? I think, Claire, she's shooting her walking stick to try and get in the spokes of your wheels. This BMX biker is just on his own. To be fair, it doesn't... Is it a BMX? It could be anything, couldn't it? It could be a man on a pogo stick. It's a pogo stick racer. You get extra points if you go up a jump, but you have to get right in the middle of that to do it. I'll see if I can do it at least once. Always be wet, right? No, that's not going to do it. Oh, who's driving this car through the park anyway? There's the mad biker there. He runs people over. There's a woman stuck in a hole. There's a massive magenta pig there. Oh, no. Ooh, close. There's that woman again. And I got hit by an old woman. God, dearie me. Dearie me. Is that supposed to be a bunny flag? I think it's a woman with her arms in a hole. I think use the details. I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in the minds of people that create these games? I hope you can read these names I'm putting in. Mastertronic's got all the good scores there. Street Hustle got the idea with the Grand. Yeah, the Grand probably did. We'll be playing that at some stage as well. That game sounds quite good compared to these ones. After this, we'll probably play Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. I really like Yie Ar Kung Fu 1 with the different characters, although like a lot of them fighting games, you did just favour the one move all the time to try and advance. People a bit more adventurous trying all the moves probably didn't get as far, but I did quite like it with the sound and stuff. Yie Ar Kung Fu 2, they've tried to do something different with it, and it just hasn't worked really. It just hasn't worked at all. But at least they had a go. Imagine this come out on the PlayStation. People might want their money back. I think this is what Cyberpunk 77 looks like, isn't it? Now that they've scaled it down a bit to raise out all the other pokes. Eastender hassle. Yes. Well, I think is Eastenders on at the moment. Well, yeah. Hopefully the game gets you ready to watch it on iPlayer if it is later on. There's a tractor. Oops. Now the engine, I say engine sounds. The bike sounds a bit like the engine from Eddie Kidd's Jump Challenge, which I tried on the review to land a jump on Eddie Kidd's Jump Challenge, but I just couldn't do it. The game is a bit of a stinker, but I wouldn't put it on the stinker stream because if you couldn't work out how to land the bike, which I couldn't, that might be a good game. So I thought it was unfair to get it in the stinker stream when we've done a jump into a car. So that's what you get. You try and be a bit flash. And you bash into a car. Yeah. Right. I never owned a BMX. I think I might have mentioned this before in a few reviews. I owned a grifter, and it was quite heavy, a grifter, so you could drive through a brick wall on it. It's a very, very heavy and durable bike. I liked it, but you couldn't do stunts on a BMX track with it because it was just too heavy and the acceleration wasn't good. But where it was better than a BMX, of course, it had gears. So if I was in a race with a BMX, they might be quicker than me initially because of the light weight on it, but they can't go up the gears. So by the time I think you had 3 gears on the grifter, controlled by the handlebars. You wished it round, I think like yellow, blue, red. As soon as you got into red, you said goodbye to you. But yeah, there's lots of different BMXs, weren't there? But there's no games based on the grifter. So I presume people didn't want those. I presume, right? Did you have a grifter? My one was blue. A lot of kids had choppers. Yeah, my sister had a pink bike. I don't know what that was with a basket on the front, but she didn't want that. I think in the end she had my old bike, which was I think it's the precursor to the grifter called a boxer, which is exactly the same but a little bit smaller. It was yellow. I remember that, but it had a nice comfortable seat on it. That's for sure. I preferred the gears on the handlebars rather than what the chopper had in the middle, because if you broke sharply as a fellow, it could cause a few problems. Oh, that's impossible. Whee, he's done it. He's done it again. Whoa, oh, go round here. Good. Yeah, so as I said, there is a cheat here for immunity. If you want to see a screen scroll up forever, then that could probably be something to look forward to. Right. Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. I hope you're prepared for it. Is that woman? I pity I can't run her over. Oil. You see? Do you see what I'm saying though? This game, you've pretty much seen the whole game in the first 30 seconds. But oddly enough, it is strangely addictive, like an app you might have on your phone, where you keep going back to it for some reason because it's there essentially. If it was an app on the phone, I probably would have played it quite a bit really. Fishbot, you had a black and red trim grifter. Well, that's quite cool. Yeah, I think that was the 2 colours it came in, wasn't it? Blue and that sort of like red colour. I don't remember seeing any other colours. If there was a green one or a pink one or orange. Yeah, blue and red for the win. Blue and red for the win. I always wondered what happened to that grifter. I mean, my parents obviously got rid of it at some point. I'm presuming they sold it in the local paper, which is what used to happen then, because you wouldn't put it online on eBay or anything like that. It's just an advert in the paper. Collect £20, something like that, and people would come along and collect it. Does that still happen or not? Probably doesn't, without the paper wanting a percentage of the money. But back then, I think you had to pay. There might have been some free ones, free adverts, and then after a certain amount, if it was value, you have to pay to put the thing in there. Those were the days, but they didn't have free cycle and all that sort of stuff back then. It's a more innocent time when it retro. Oh, and I got hit by a walking stick. which is never a good thing to happen to a chap. Right, okay, let's load Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. I think this is on joystick as well. It's by Imagine Software in 1986. So that was 2 years after BMX Racers. So you can see where technology has got. A Kermit Space Hopper. Now that does sound amazing. I had a Space Hopper as well. Was it just a dream of mine, or was there a 2-person Space Hopper where 2 people can get on it behind each other like a tandem? I'm not sure if I dreamt that, or I don't know. Possibly dreamt it. Okay. Happy Coding says Grifter, Parker jacket, plastic in the spokes. Yeah, that's it. That's all you needed, wasn't it? So my friend had sort of like some playing cards that went round. What a wally. I think he lost a lot of playing cards. Right, I'll keep it on 128k. I don't think it makes much difference on Yie Ar Kung Fu 2 whether it's 48k or 120. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Happy New Year, Nick. Thanks for the last and such a great channel. Thanks, mate. All the best for a terrific 2021, mate. And to you as well. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. There, good stuff. Yeah, thanks, Michael. What was we doing? Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. That's what we were doing, wasn't we? Right. Okay. It's time for a bit of fighting. Kung Fu fighting. A little bit frightening, but not as fast as lightning, though. Considerably slower than lightning. Probably like treacle. Or there's Yogi Bear there. That could have been in a stinker stream. But anyway, Kung Fu 2. I'm sure it loads 100. There it is. Now, if you had it back in the day or aware of the game, try and remember how good Yie Ar Kung Fu 1 is. Stephen says a 2-seater space hopper. Yeah. See, I don't know if it's real or not, Stephen. I don't know if it's real or not. Okay, so Imagine presents Yie Ar Kung Fu 2, 1986. And the first one had really great music, which really dragged a kid into it. I'm going to do a band rendition of it now. Went dee diddly dee 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 diddly dee dee dee. That's when you started, when you got the high pitch a bit. Right, okay. We'll put it on joystick because I'll tell you why we're going to put it on joystick, because you can't redefine the keys, right? And the keys, get this, are U and M for up and down, right? That's ridiculous for a start. K and H left and right, and L to hit. I mean, that's stupid, isn't it? U and M for up and down. Yeah, anyway, so I did try it because I do prefer keys, but we'll do it on the joystick this time. Oh, thanks a lot, Claire. There's thanks for that super chat there. Hello, Nick. Hello, Mr. Nick. Well, I'm a Mister. Thank you very much. Have another 5. Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, I do put this back into the channel to keep going, to pay, well, mostly pay for the broadband really, and other bits and bobs to try and enhance it. So thank you. I've been looking into as well, because I want to try and make this gradually better. It's in small steps. We'll play the game in a minute. There's sort of a soundboard you can set up within this, so I could press a button for cheering if I see a particular good joke, or groaning, or all that sort of malarkey. So thank you. I'm working on doing extra bits, but you know. Okay, right, back to the game. Kempston joystick, Yie Ar Kung Fu 2, 1 player, right? Here he is. He can duck like that. No sound on this one as well, and he can jump like that. Now, we are fighting another person called, I think, Yen P. We're Lee Young, but we have to find our way to them first of all. Excellent. Dear. Is that your favourite keyboard controls? Right, so we're fighting this bloke with the long hair, and I'm going to favour the same move to try and get to him. Otherwise, he'll kill me with his hair. And this is where the game just it ruins itself, because you're doing the same move each time to get anywhere, and you have to do this or else you won't win. Then all the playability that might have been there has been lost. You see that we're both overlapped each other. I can't back away from him because he'll kill me with his long hair. He's in the red. Who's winning? I think I'm winning. There we go. So. Terrible game. Yeah, what happened to Oolong? That's right, Bigsy. Oolong, it's been going on. We've got to try and avoid these things attacking us. Punch that thing. Punch that. Oolong, has it been going on? I like Oolong. He was a good fella. So how can you do a game as good as Yie Ar Kung Fu, which was a huge success, and then come up with this thing? How can you do that? Right. Anyway, we know what's going to happen here. As soon as I get within range. Oh, perhaps I can't. Oh look, she's quite slim. She's slimmer than me. She's winning here. Oh, this isn't good, is it? How long? Where's Oolong? We need Oolong. Oh, this is it. I think I'm back in range. Just keep doing your punt. Oh, I've fallen over. Stage 2, that is. Yeah, right. Come on. Is that sock attacking you? It says, yeah, probably. Everyone attacks you in this game. Duck. Oh, no, I got hit on the head. Valderie, Valdera. Look at the horizon. It's black mountains on a red thing. Right, let's get in. Right, am I winning this time? If I am, it's lucky. No, I'm losing, aren't I? I'm losing. You see, the success of this is pretty random. What's that up there? Was that extra health? No, it wasn't extra health. I don't know what that was I just got then. Maybe it was extra life or extra money. Who knows? Right, I'm getting it back now. Am I? Oh, it was close. It was closer. She is a tough customer. I think she's kicking me in a delicate area. Yeah, thanks, Stephen. I'm sure I can do it. Let's do this thing. Yes. Once again, I will apologise that the Ko-Fi alert thing isn't working, but I will catch you up on Twitter, and you know, I quite often send you a personal message on that as well. Well, over the Ko-Fi system, right? If you don't know what Ko-Fi is, it's pretty much like the Super Chat, but another way of doing things. If you don't want to do something through the old YouTube box. Hang on a minute. Oh look, I need to get the right distance from this crazy woman, and oh dear, can I just go? I just go to the next. No, I can't. I was trying to go to the next level without her, and why can't my man turn around? Turn around every now and then you fall down. I fall down everywhere. She is a tough customer. There are cheats available in this game for infinite strength if you want to see what it looks like. But you've said it perfectly, Brian. What an odd-looking game. Pretty much like when they said about Snoopy, what an odd-looking kid. This is a pretty odd-looking game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Tom. They should have got a whole new set of characters, and you're fighting those as well, built off the success of that. But yeah, we'll have one last go on it, see if I can get past that woman. But I don't think I will be able to. So the difference is, it's not as fun. The graphics aren't as good as the first one. There's these bits flying at you first of all. You need to walk to your opponent. Maybe you should have got a bus. Yeah. Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. I'm not sure what else this come out on. It might have come out on the Commodore 64. I'm not sure. I certainly haven't reviewed it on the Commodore 64. If you've got hair like this and use it in battle, then let me know. It's not the best of 3 bouts either, is it? You just have to win 1 bout. Trying to do a bit of kicking there. I didn't want to rip my trousers though. The only yeah, you're quite right, Biggsy. The only way to win is not to play. Or you could just stay here jumping over stuff. Call it the jumpy game. A bit like Jumping Jack, I suppose, without going up the levels. Bom 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 bom. Oh man. Oh man. Nice hair. What me? Right, hang on, let's try and get it. So we can't. If we just go back and forward like that. We just go away. Oh, she's got me in the corner now. Am I winning at the moment? Come on. This is going to be close. I think she's leading again. Oh no. She got me in the corner. So if a woman comes on with a fan, they don't let her get in your corner. C64 and Amstrad. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for letting me know. Lethal Hairspray. That'd be a good film, wouldn't it? Lethal Hairspray 2 with Danny Glover. I'm with you, Tom. I don't really get on with Jumping Jack, but I wish I did. It's a clever game. It's a novel game, but I think that's why I haven't revisited it at all. But I wouldn't put it in a stinker stream because it's a classic game. Another game which people really like, which I can't control very well, is Ant Attack. That's a good game as well, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Am I going to win this? No, never say you're going to win it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, right, okay. Right. Lee Yong has a bit of a wonky mouth. I suppose he does. Right, I just paused it to, yeah. Your comment, Biggs, I never know why it does it. They said your comment was not fit for human consumption, but I've unfreezed it because quite clearly it is. Perhaps I don't like the word wonky. Right, let's get away from these things. Right, is it going to be like last time lucky with this woman? Duck. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on, Nick. Oh, it's when she does a couple of punches in a row here. I'm trying to do the kick in. We're on top of each other now. No, do your own jokes. Okay. Oh, no. It's whoever knocks it, who does the next kick in it, wins. Oh, and it was her. This woman. It could be a dancing game, Neil. I should be a bit better at it, shouldn't I, if it's a dancing game. Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. Well, you know. What you going to do? What you going to do there? Okay. Now, I think, just so we can have a bit of a break from the stinker games, I think we're just going to do a brief game of Spy Hunter, so I can at least get my brain back together. Wasn't Neil Buchanan in Ant Attack? I think that's Art, was it? No, Art Attack. That was it, Claire. It could have been Ant Attack as well. Right, we're gonna have I know this isn't a stinker game by far, but I just need to get my brain back together on Spy Hunter. Now, this game is brilliant. So if you just tuned in now thinking this isn't a stinker game on a stinker stream, it isn't. I'm just gonna have a quick go of this, and then we'll have a go at Count Duckula 2. And then we'll be cooking on gas, right? Right. So let me have this one. Right, it was close, Gumjo. I should have beaten that woman before. Right, left, O P Q A. Now, if I play too long in this game, let me know because sometimes I get addicted. But I will just have a quick go. So yeah, it's Tuesday, is it? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I've decided now we're going to do. It might be scheduled in for about 7 o'clock again, but it might be. You might get the alert late because I haven't prepped it yet. But we're going to do an Amiga stinker stream tomorrow. Right. Hooray. Right, here we go. That's good. Right. And to repeat, this game is not a stinker. It's Spy Hunter, which is brilliant. But I played this game it's a different. This version is different to a lot of the other. Oh, I've missed that. The other ones, but because I played this a lot as a kid, I think it's the one I like the most. You played the game yesterday, Tom? Yeah, it's well worth a go in it every now and again. But really, I end up shooting at everyone, and you've got to not shoot the innocent people. Oh, look, the support van blew up there. Take out that red thing. Up we go through here. Now the bridge will be out at some point. Those blue cars are crashing down. Don't shoot the motorbikes. Well, my support van did. I'm not doing very well getting the extra weapons, am I here? Oh. Julie, you went back to playing this after many years. It is fantastic. I love the thing. Right, come on. Right, should have an extra weapon. So we deserved this, didn't we? Oh man, we deserved this after those stinker games. Superman, Ed the Duck. Remember that Popeye 3, which wouldn't load, or maybe we'll have another go on it. Oh look, I've done this before. If I hit spacebar, the thing freezes, and I don't know how to unfreeze it. Oh, right, quick. This is definitely my last go because I didn't know how to unfreeze it, right? Right. How'd you unfreeze it? That was my fault. Don't hit spacebar unless you know how to get off the thing. Right, okay. Left, right, up, down. Let's do M5. Brilliant. Okay, yes. Oh, thank you, Neil. Much appreciated, sir, with a sticker. It's what is that? It's like a radio. GG. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, as I say, all adds up to help the channel keep going. So thank you. Really, really appreciated there. Really good. Really good. So yeah, definitely doing a stream tomorrow. Not sure about Thursday. We might do. We've done some the last couple of weeks, haven't we? Really. So it's good. I think was it last week? Oh, it keeps freezing. This was it last week? It was the was last week the New? No, last week wasn't New. Last Thursday wasn't New Year's Eve, was it? Or was it? I don't know. Right, I'm getting a lot of freezing now on my actual emulation. Yeah, anyway, we got through it. We got through it. It was just temporary. It might be, it's occasionally on your computer, I didn't turn off my virus checker thing. Not only something kicks in and intercepts stuff. It might have been that. It seemed it was only brief. We're back going normal again. Speed in. Now I've never completed this game. I don't know if it's one of those ones that just goes on forever until you lose all your lives there. Good. Right. Oh, if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't done so already, what also helps the casual watcher after it's got updated is how many what the interaction, any likes. If you can drop it a like if you're enjoying yourself, then that'll be most appreciated. Good. Right, hang on a minute. Whoop. Come on. Oh, it's freezing again. It's freezing. It doesn't normally do this, but anyway. Was it last Thursday was New Year's Eve? Thanks, Julie, for that confirmation. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, isn't it? How time goes. Perhaps it's because I'm in 128k mode. Perhaps that's why. Oops. Right, what we're going to do, Count Duckula 2 after this. There's another one where I need to go on the joystick because keys don't seem to work for that. And it's another one I find very hard to actually control as I'm blown up by that aircraft. Well done, Claire. Would that work? Let me know how you get on with that one. It could be a good idea. If anyone got a stick for Christmas, then well done you. You can't beat a good old stick. I saw quite a lot in the woods when I went for my walk. Maybe I should have wrapped them up and gifted them to people, but I clean forgot. Right, we're into like some sort of desert place now. It seems. Yeah, I think this game was designed for the 48k. It's not like it's doing all right, but it's not looking like a normal emulation. I don't think. Oh no! Is that my last life? No, I've got another life left. Until my time runs out, isn't it? I think so. Right. Helicopter coming up. Is it? Well, we'll see. I'm just turboing. I mean, slowing down don't seem like a good idea on this one. Right. Okay. We're going to be going through the desert. I think what's the next stage? It goes into like, well, I say stage. It goes into some white snow, doesn't it, or something similar. Take that out there too. Oh, so who are these fellas? I haven't gone into the water yet. The boat bit when you go up there. I think it's up here, isn't it? I think it might be up here. Oops, no, it wasn't up there. There's a support vehicle which I couldn't get to. Let's get into the water. Oh, I don't think we are going to get to it. There it is. Yay! Right, there we go. So there we go. That's complete then. So we're in the watery bit. Yeah. Hi Danny. Hope you're doing well. We're just having a brief break from the stinker games, but now we're going to go back to the stinker games. That was just for me to reset my brain because Spy Hunter is a jolly good game. I had a look at Yie Ar Kung Fu 2. So let's get back to the stinkiness of the stink. There's a lot of stinks going on. I might need to wash this room afterwards just because of that. Anyway, Count Duckula 2 is based on the kids' TV show. It's based on the well, it's a sequel to the first one. I think you could have worked it out yourself. But it was voiced by David Jason from Only Fools and Horses fame. But he's done a lot of things. David Jason. He's even on a sitcom at the moment called Still Open All Hours, which is a bit like I suppose Last of the Summer Wine. That's the closest I can get to it. Right, Count Duckula 2, where is he? Perhaps he's hiding. There he is. Oh, I've got two versions here, 128k version. I don't think I've ever played that. Let's see what that does. But by clicking on it, though, I haven't checked it, and I don't know if it works. Right, we need to go back into 48k mode. It's not having it. Oh, man. So many technical problems, but I knew this was going to happen on these stinker games. They're just unreliable. Right, anyway, we'll keep it on easy. I've got to use the joystick. I think it's on joystick at the moment. Right, joystick still activated, so that's good. Cosgrove Hall Productions Limited. I presume that they did the cartoon, but the game itself is by Alternative Software in 1992. Now, prepare yourself, because I think this is a full price game. But yeah, I mean, there's Count Duckula up the top there. We need to keep trying to get on these vanishing levels. If we fall down, we're in trouble. This version, 48K at least, doesn't have any sound. Oops, I timed that wrong. Right, okay. So I need to get down the gap when that ledge is not there. Shoot him. Get the... Oh, we might have to get the corn. I don't know. There we go. And that's how it jumps. And I can't jump yet. I need to get on that ledge and jump every time it disappears. Now, this is probably the worst game on the stream so far. And that's just my opinion. Right, come on, ledge. The bottom ledge we need to go. Somehow jump. That's it. Right. I'm just trying to... There we go. So I managed to get off there. Now, if you're playing this game for the first time, you might not get past there for about 20 minutes. No, it's about 10 minutes. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful game. So, yeah, I mean, but just going from what Neil said there, worst Spectrum game ever made, this is pretty bad. But if you think you got one that's worse, then let me know. And we might do a future stinker stream on it. But, yeah, progress on this is difficult. Right, so we've got to wait for another ledge to turn up, then this one will disappear. There we go. The one we was on will disappear now. It's silent stinker, yeah, Gumdio. That's right. Silent but deadly, I think. Right, there's onto that. There's a bear and an Indian down there, and well, a red Indian, I presume. We need to get down there, not get hit by those people. I think that might be the last one. There's the last one. I think, or is it going to be another one? Right, jump across there like that, and there we go. And that's another stage done, isn't that exciting? Neil, you said this is freaking you out. Well, okay. There we go. Night, Michael. Night, Michael. Thank you for dropping by, sir. Really appreciated there. Anyone that's dropping by and watching the stream today, and just chilling out for a little bit at least. Right, hang on a minute. Is this ledge that ledge is going to disappear in a minute? So it's frustrating, this game, and it isn't particularly good graphic wise, and it's silent. Can I make that jump? I don't think I can. I think I need a ledge to appear, and I think I need to go around the other side. Yeah, see, I need to go around the other side. Yeah, I'm enjoying looking at these games really. There's a lot of good games, especially with the homebrews. There's a lot of clever games there, but there are a fair share of awful ones waiting around the place, isn't there? Try and mix it up a bit. We've covered a lot. We've covered a lot of games. About 700 and it's coming up to 750 now, or in that sort of like range. Oh, my gun ran out. Can I get up there? Right. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, it just disappeared again. Oh, there's a ledge there I need to get on. Right, okay. Was that... Oh, why did I die there? I landed on a Jack in the Box of Doom. Right, after this, Eastenders fans, we were playing Eastenders by Maxon Entertainment. Entertainment is debatable. Oh, the Jack in the Box goes up and down, so that sort of like springs. Right, there might be another ledge that turns up then if we just hang around a bit. One might... Another one, please. Din. Oh, we done it. Right, okay, I think so. Hooray, this is good, isn't it? So then we got a soldier. Nick, I sent you a tweet concerning a tandem space hopper. Thanks, Tom. I'm always in the market for a tandem space hopper. You haven't entered us into the Olympics, have you? 10 laps on a tandem space hopper. That would be pretty bad. Oh dear. I wonder what the world record is for that. I don't like to think. Right, on this ledge here, is that just going to... Right, that goes there. Can I jump onto that one? Yes, so that's what you do. So another ledge going to turn up. That's going to disappear in a minute, I would have thought. Count Duckula. I haven't played this game enough to learn the ledges. Can I get onto that? Oh, that was a bit of luck. Oh, it wasn't lucky at all. It was pretty bad. Beware the beetroot guards of death. I agree, Big C. They do look like a load of beetroot, don't they? Those crazies. No, didn't make that. I needed a ledge a little bit. I needed a ledge a little bit shorter. A little bit shorter. Right. I keep thinking of games for the Amiga stream. I got a few. Grid Start could probably be there. Oh, no. Took the ledge away right at the wrong point. Take my ledge away. Do 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 do. Right. So it's New Year's. This is the first stream of 2021. If you don't count, well, the last bit of New Year's, which we overlap by about half an hour. And what better way to start it by looking at Count Duckula? Dearie me. Count Duckula. But it's good to look at all the games, isn't it, really? Because then you get an idea of what games are better than others and could it have done a bit better. I mean, Spy Hunter, playing that in the middle, it just gave you a comparison compared to all of this, just how far these ones are behind. I mean, BMX Racers or Spy Hunter, what would you want to pick out of those two? It's no competition, is it, really? Now, I'm staying on this ledge for a while, and I'm thinking something's going to turn up, but it's not. Maybe I can drop down to that one. Oh, that's how you do it. Right. Jump over the... Oh! I've got no web... Oh, jump onto there. Oh, that's how you do it. Right, okay. Hooray! So, hello goodbye to the beetroot people. And Duckula is a turkey, elf boy. I 100% agree with you there. Right, I try and glance at the comments at the same time I'm doing this, so I don't miss anything. No, sometimes when I'm doing a racing game, high concentration, I don't see a few of them. So sorry if I've missed some, but there's not any high racing games today. BMX Racers certainly wasn't that category. Right, I think we need to drop and fall on this thing. So it's all about timing. Here's the timing. I'm on it. Oh, look, and then it goes off without you. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. I've got a funny feeling you've got unlimited lives on this thing. Oh, Duckula. Can't ducks fly? Can ducks fly? They can fly, don't they? Ducks can fly. I'm sure they can fly. It was Orville that couldn't fly. That's the only duck I knew that couldn't fly. Right. Now we need to land on this thing, and then we'll get back across like an expert and complete the game. I mean, well done to anyone that did complete this game. It is. Never has the word stink been invented with quite the right, representation of this. If you look up stink in the dictionary, it might have a picture of this underneath. I think I need to jump on. There we go. So that's that. We get some corn. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. I don't understand what that song is about. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. If it's rude, don't worry about it. I'll look it up. Right. Corn. I think that's extra. Oh, no. Do ducks like corn? They might do, I suppose. I don't know too much about ducks. Ed the Duck versus Count Duckula. That'd be a good movie, wouldn't it? Like Demolition Man, but those two as the central characters. I'm sure that'll get people back to the cinemas. Definitely. Oh, look, I didn't make the jump again. Right, hang on a minute. It's about trial and error, and it is a trial, mostly. Well, I was gonna try and jump from further away. Then I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can go for much longer. The dictionary doesn't have any pictures. Well, it should do. It should. If I was in charge of the dictionary, I'd say get pictures in it. We need pictures. Game over. Well, you know. Game go. Right, what we're going to do now, I don't think we can get too much out of Count Duckula 2. I'm trying to remember what the characters were. The cartoon was great. I love the cartoon. There's Count Duckula and his servant, might be called Igor, I'm not sure. And then it's Nanny who's the woman that makes the tea, like Father Doyle in Father Ted. Now, I said before, evening, my master. I said before, I wish there was a Father Ted game. There's no reason why they can't do a Father Ted game, I don't think. I can't see any. Maybe there's a copyrighting issue, I don't know. But in that case, call it Father Bob, and we'll all know it's Father Ted. So that, the IT crowd, I think would be pretty good to see. Count Duckula 2, we've seen enough of that. So let's have one of the awfulest games ever. I thought what we was playing was the most awfulest game ever, but we're going to be playing Eastenders. Anyone Can Fall in Love is the theme music to that one, but I'd be hard to fall in love with this game. Right, here it is. Do you recognise the theme music? It recreates the theme music quite well. But we can be lured into a false sense of security because Superman at the start of this stream by Tynesoft in whenever it was. They had pretty good music, but the game moved really, really slow. I think a couple of you said you liked Superman, but that's all with nostalgia and what you get from a game. But let's have a look then. So we've got A, S, W and Z, which is very odd controls. No opportunity to redefine them, but this is by Maxon Software in 1987, based on the TV show. Right. Here we go. So we control this man. I don't know who the man is at all. There's different rooms you can go in, and why would anyone want to buy this game? I do not know. It's stink balls. Right. Okay. Let's go up here. Main Master. You say it's the worst game ever. It could very well be. What was it? W is up. Now we're in the laundrette. I never know what to do in here. You can open the laundry baskets, but why would you want to? I don't know how the laundrette keeps going in EastEnders. I really don't. Right, open that. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I don't think most kids would have completed this. Oh, brilliant! Thank you, Big C, for showing true bravery in the face of stinkers. Well, it does take a bit of bravery. Thank goodness we played Spy Hunter in the middle there. So. Answer the phone. That's not my phone. That's in the game. I keep glancing back at the keyboards because I keep forgetting what the controls are because they're so hard to get hold of. Right, Z was down. Right, so that's the laundrette, a familiar location in EastEnders. Here we got a maze. There's a phone there. Right, we've answered the phone. Now what? All right, now we're in the map, I think. Are we? I don't know where we are. Alright, we're that T thing. Alright, okay. So the green bit, that confused me then. The green bit is the path. We've got this T. I presume we have to go and rescue this person, do we? I don't know what's the hell's going on with this. Right. So I've rescued that person, maybe. I'm guessing we have to take them to that house round the corner, maybe. EastEnders looks a bit of a strange one. I thought it was just Albert Square. Right, I picked that person up. Now where do we need to go? I'm not sure if there is a Dot Cotton level. Let's go to that blue square then. That seems good. Anyone can fall in love. I don't think Danny Dyer's in this game. It was before he was around. Man, this is so bad. What the hell happened there? Whatever happened there, we completed it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we completed that level. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. What is happening there? What's in that one? Right, now we're next. I think we're in the corner shop. There's a till next door, and there's something with bananas and potatoes on, and cabbages. Who knows? Let's get out of here. What's up here? Oh, we're in the pub. We can have a whiskey, I think. Which one's whiskey? I haven't got any instructions with this game. I never have done. So we need to click on one of these. Oh man, you know, why would you bother? Why would you bother persevering with this game? It's, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Right. Let's get out of here. What's down there? Down we go. And there's this crazy baby that we need to get them some milk, I think. So we pick up this bottle. I mean, what storyline was this in EastEnders? I don't know. Right, I've got the bottle. Now we'll give it to this baby. Drink it, you baby. And then there. And I think I remember from before, this stage I couldn't actually get out of the game. I think before I remember I got stuck in this game. But yeah, as has been mentioned, there is a bit of a stage where you can cut rose bushes. But you know, always I need to reload the game at this point because you know. If you know how to get out of this room, let me know. I think it's trying to trick you to get stuck in the game forever. Is that Dot Cotton or is it the world's largest baby? Or is it Arthur? It's someone that's not having a very... It's not having a very good time. Yeah, it is a big baby, Bigsy. That was that storyline where King Kong had an affair with Sharon, and that was the resulting baby. It was that big and huge, right? I'm gonna need to reload it to get out of here, because anyway. Here it is again. Right, okay. What was I've forgotten what that room was that I went in. Oh man. I mean, to be honest with you, how long would you have been playing this? Oh, we've been in there before. How long would you have been playing this game if you had it back in the day? Oh, there we go. Now this is Arthur's rose bushes, and this probably is the best bit of the game. I think we need to cut them. There we go. That was it. Yeah. What do you like best? The maze bit good, or these cutting these roses? I'm cutting the heads off all of them. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do that, but let's just do it. So it's a game made up of a lot of mini games, which you wouldn't want to play any of the mini games at all, would you? Why would you want to play any of these mini games? You absolutely would not. Right. Down a bit. What else do you have to do in here? There's a rose that hasn't even started growing yet. There we go. So I hope is it Arthur's garden? Is it? So hopefully he's quite pleased with my handiwork. I've just cut all the flower heads off his rose bushes. That's a duff moment. That's how exciting the storylines of EastEnders get sometimes. It really is. Right. Oh, dearie me. Right. Sell the flowers on the market. I wish I know how to do that, Tom. I really do. So we're not going to be in here forever as he tries to get the controls to work again, but I've been blocked by a rose bush. I didn't promise you a rose garden. I beg your pardon. Now there's a reason why you see in the top right there's some icons, and the bottom right one is flashing, and the one that's flashing looks like a pram, and it must be that baby. So it's saying at this point you need to feed the baby, which I don't want to do. Oops. Is this the market? How big's the market? Right. Yeah. I don't know whose stall this is, but those Brussels sprouts are a lot bigger than what I would eat. I struggle with the normal one. What was that? We just walked off. Perhaps that's just a bit which isn't a level, and you can just admire all the graphics. That's what happened. The coders thought we're doing such a good game with all the mini games. We need them to get sort of a rest place where they can go and have a look at stuff, and this is what they come up with. There isn't, to my knowledge, there isn't an EastEnders 2. That's a bit of a shame. They never upgraded it. If it had come out nowadays on the PlayStation 5, they probably would have had some DLCs or something, and you could reskin yourself like Fortnite, and you could have the Doc Cotton skin, which would probably be quite expensive, or you can reskin yourself like Phil Mitchell. The top characters would be pretty expensive, really. Tom says, Nick, have you reviewed Frankie Goes to Hollywood by Ocean? I haven't. Is it any good, or is it a stinker? Could be. I mean, quite a lot of games I have reviewed. Although I've almost reviewed 750 games on the ZX Spectrum, my list of games to review is probably that again. So we're okay. We're okay for the time being. Now, like that, pretty much like that song, we got to get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. I think that's what we're going to do. What does anyone know what you have to do in this bit as well? It's just a till. Oops, hello. We picked up the phone booth thing. Well, we can't click on cabbages. Let's click on everything. Cabbage, bananas, tomatoes. Let's click on some more numbers then. Maybe we'll fluke something. Left, go right, you twit. Right. Oh, what? Anyone can. Well, you know, I think I've had enough of that game. I don't know if you could probably play it all day. Yes. What should we play next? We'll play a game which is sort of like stinking, but it's so like funny. It's maybe a bit good as well. It's Street Hassle, where it's the only game you get to walk down the street in your underpants and attack Andy Warhol and various others. So let's go a bit of street hassling. Let's do that. Let's hassle those streets. Right, and I've got a few other stinks. We could play Jack and the Beanstalk as well a bit later on. We had seen have a bit of time, but you know, it's hard to stay about 20 minutes with these pretty much games. I'd love to be in a podcast really talking about stinker games and stuff. That'd be quite amusing. Right, Street Hassle. Let's load that. Right, keyboard. QZIMP. That's not too bad. And spacebar. Right. Press any keys. Now, I do have a cheat for this one if we don't do very well. It says have a nice day, which is always good. Oh, it started already. Didn't even give me a chance to do the intro. Right, jump. Here he is in his pants, right? All hell's broken loose. He might be a wrestler. And then Andy Warhol turns up. You must headbutt him and do all your special moves. So you can jump, you can do that. And after each stage, you might get some extra moves given to you. Game also came out on the Commodore Amiga, which we've reviewed. It came out on the Commodore 64 as well, but it's a little bit different on there. But again, you'll see my strength going down in the middle there. It's a bit awkward. Oh, thank you, Julie. Much appreciated there. Thank you. The event list gets some sort of like action. Right, aye. But yeah, I think we've reviewed this before on a stream. But the strength's already looking quite low, and she comes again, flying from the sky. I'm presuming the coder of this game didn't like Andy Warhol. Thanks for the ice cream, Julie. I'll eat that later on. Occasionally, you might see odd things scrolling down the middle of the screen, which don't really make a lot of sense. Oi, got throat hit me with a bottle. Take that, and your artwork's rubbish. That's told him. It isn't actually. I quite like Andy Warhol's artwork. I don't know why. Oh, a dog. I don't know why he turned to crime like this. Oh, I've died. Diddly. Why are you beating up old women? I'm trying not to, Richard, but they are attacking me. I don't think they really are old women. I think they are demons in disguise. Like Elvis Presley said, "Are you the devil in disguise?" I think that was it. Yeah, Elvis Presley was up to them, and I am as well. Are you the devil in disguise? I'm sure that is a real song, and so is that dog as well. Right. Nick just ate Andy. I did. Well. The Amiga version is a little bit different to this, but the idea is pretty much the same. Beat up everyone and survive as long as you can. Now, you can't go up and down the screen like you can do on the Renegade games. You're just stuck to the just left and right, and then that's pretty much it. Diddly. Right. They could be Xmas drag queens, Tom. I don't know. If I get far enough in this game, which I will do at some point, because I'll end up putting a poke in, you do get to fight gorillas. If you are a gorilla watching this, no offence to you. But yeah, say hello. There is a gorilla emoji as well. Yeah, Golden Axe, but you're a wrestler in your underpants. Yeah, pretty much user details. Isn't quite as good as Golden Axe, but maybe it's a bit cruel to say this is a stinker. It's more of a funny one than a stinker, I suppose. It's just that the idea entertains me so much. Melbourne House in 1988, this one. I don't think I mentioned it, so perhaps that's why it's stinking. It is not super late in the Spectrum's run, but it is in the second half of it, that is for sure. You will get given extra moves if you manage to complete a stage. I think the Amiga version, I'm not sure, that might have been public domain. I'm not quite sure on it. Right, H-ha. Right, now the screen will pause. I am going to put in a poke, so we're at least going to see the monkey a bit later on. Monkey magic. I thought I didn't have the poke written down then. I think this is it. I can hardly read my own writing. Maybe I should have got a job as a doctor. Right. I think that's it. Well, we'll soon find out. If not, well, we're just going to be down to my own skills as he looks at the high screen up there. I still need to get a better monitor. Well, monitor 2, and that's what I pretty much putting the Snap Super Chats aside to maybe save up for monitor number 2. But it all works okay. It just gives me more screen space. Right, okay. I think the poke's in. Away we go. Our pants are now invincible, and we'll be flying forever, I hope. Press any key to start. Copyright Beam Software. Didn't they do the original Beam Software? Didn't they do the original Horace games? Horace and the Hungry Horace. That was it. Right, that green bar at the top there's the strength. That might not go down now, or it might go to the bottom where we might still be okay. Try and make sense of the stuff scrolling down the bottom. It says crimes. Yeah, very strange. We go. When I reviewed the Amiga version, I will give you a bit of a warning because we don't have any swearing on this channel to make it family friendly. On the review's okay. On the view of Street Hassle, it's pretty much like this. But if you play it yourself, it does have a bit of swearing at the start, like on the graphics. Just give you a warning if you're going to track it down on the Amiga. Right, but generally you'll be okay. Why would a kid want to play this anyway? I don't know. Right, my strength seems to be okay now, doesn't it? It's not going down. We seem to be making, well, this yappy dog. Now the graphics on the dog, right, is, oh look at that, we're just dancing with each other. The graphics on the dog is pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, what is it we can't... Right, headbutt. Right, we're there. Let's go bounding away down the street. Come on. I'm thinking about your... Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say. As we take out Andy Warhol again. Right, come on. He's probably very misunderstood, this fella. Daley Thompson Street Hassle, that could have been a skin that they put down on the thing. So, back in the day, I mean, as you know, the channel's all about seeing what it would be like on your first and second go, apart from the live streams there. Yeah, sorry, quite distracted there. What did you have for your tea, Nick? Says something. That's a bit of a random one. What did I have for my tea? Quite a bit of I had a bit of an easy one. I had 2 sausage rolls. Hope you're writing this down. 2 sausage rolls, some chips, beans, some coleslaw, and a couple of slices of cheese. So you know that. What did you have, Simon? Good, right. But this guy here in Street Hassle would. Who's that fella? Oops, avoid that bomb. This guy in Street Hassle, he would need quite more to keep him going, I would say. Yeah, he was an evil dog, Gumdio. It was an evil dog. Julie says the Commodore 64 version is pretty awful. I couldn't really get any play out of that one. I wanted to do a review out of it, but I'm not sure my version wasn't working. The guy's the same, except he's got blonde hair, and now we've got the gorilla. Oh, that reminds me of that gorilla joke that come out in the New Year's stream. But let me see if I can remember it. Oh yeah, how does an orangutan cook his toast? Puts it under the gorilla. Hey, well done. I learnt that joke. I learnt that joke from you lot. Well done. Right. Oh look, this is it's worse than that dog. We wouldn't get any prizes on that Come Dancing show. Who was that geezer that snuck on? I don't know who that was, Bigsy. I think he was an undercover man. He suddenly throws in bottles. I think he's the villain of the piece. Oh, jacket potato with beans and cheese. I need to get some jacket potatoes. They're good value, aren't they? Really. I mean, yesterday I had a pot noodle, which is quick food, but it hasn't got the most protein or energy in the world. But it's good for a quick snack. But jacket potatoes, they're quite cheap, so I might have to get some. Yeah. Oh, look at that! He's learnt a new move. There we go. Swing the old woman around. That move. Right, that was good. That was like Dozy Doing, and she just couldn't handle my dance moves. Do you want to dance? I won't dance. Don't ask me. Hey. Oh, I wanted to do a bigger dance with you then, Andy. Andy Warhol. Right, so I think we will come to some of my bonus, because I thought I wasn't playing these games for very long with some of them. We'll keep playing this one though for the time being, but we might come to a few of my reserve ones. Jack and the Beanstalk. That Jack and the Beanstalk game is my worst game in memory, only because I saw it in the shop for weeks there at $1.99. I was really built up in my mind what was going to go on in that game. It only cost about £2, but I was saving up my pocket money. I think I got 50p or something stupid. It was all right back then. And then I got it home. I just wasn't very good at it. It was nothing like what I was thinking it would be. Nothing at all. Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs from Neil. Well, it looks like we're having us talk about what we all had for dinner. Spaghetti and meatballs, can anyone beat that? I mean, jacket potato is quite nice. But I had sausage rolls. Yeah. We built this city on sausage rolls. That's how the song goes. Right. Citation needed. Look at that lamp. What's going on there? There's the lady in the lamp and her umbrellas. I thought, first of all, that this was Mary Poppins coming down, but it isn't. It's some sort of like crazy woman. Right. Tickle me to death, swing grannies around, it's got the lot. You're right there, Bigsy. Swing. It'd be good if there was a mod on this, 128k mod would add music in and stuff. That'd be quite good. Who would do the music to this? Chaz and Dave or something? Ooh, right. I was in the supermarket the other day talking about music, and it's quite inane music that comes on a loop. And what come on is Snooker Loopy, and I think, why did they pick that? You've got 8 songs that go around in a loop, and you've decided to pick Snooker Loopy. Snooker Loopy nuts are we, him and them and us and me. We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls in a snooker queue. That's the song if you didn't know it. What's that? Oh, there's a bomb gone off. I got called a brute because of my Snooker Loopy music. Chicken, tomato and chips from Gumdio. That's quite nice, isn't it? Chicken, tomato and chips. Bonus. Diddly diddly dee. Happy Coding had omelette with leeks. Well, that sounds good as well. I never know what to do with leeks. Potatoes and slices of sausage. Now that's how to live. That's how to live. I need to spend more time on cooking, really. I'm always rushing about doing stuff and end up with a pot noodle or a microwave meal or something I've just chucked under the gorilla. Yeah, I need to do proper cooking. Maybe that can be one of my late New Year's resolutions. Find time to do cooking. Not like baking a cake. That'd be a good video, wouldn't it? Learn to cook with Nick, and you see all the disasters there. Well, I don't think that'd be a very successful series. Yeah, pop the reds and screw back, says Punkabell on. Yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, and black. Stephen, you eat a bit of rabbit. See the Chaz and Dave song where you like eating rabbit. They used to sell rabbit in the supermarket years ago, but they don't sell it anymore. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. That was by Chaz and Dave. You know you won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a break? Diddly got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. I don't want to sing a whole of Chaz and Dave's back catalogue. If you don't know who Chaz and Dave are, it's a very, very UK thing. It was a like Cockney based duo from London. You might want to YouTube them, but don't stay too long unless you're into Cockney sing-alongs. Brian had a bit of otter. Yeah, that's good. Was that in the microwave? I time cooked 4 minutes for otter. I'm not sure. Otter? They say a lot of these meats taste a bit like chicken, don't they? Like crocodile and stuff. I had iguana the other day. What did it taste like? It tastes a bit like chicken. Everything can't taste like chicken. I had a chicken the other day. What did it taste like? Well, it just tasted like crocodile. I think you can only buy crocodile from specialist places, can't you, online? Don't know what the crocodile market is. Yeah. Thanks, Happy Coding. Let's try and memorise that leek idea. I don't think I've ever bought a leek. I see them in the supermarkets along with celery. There's certain things I've never bought which I need to buy to try out. So like leeks, celery, romaine lettuce. I just buy the normal lettuce. I don't know what you do with romaine lettuce. Maybe it tastes slightly different. Yeah. Okra, what do you do with that? Sliced cow. I'm just saying random vegetables now that I've never bought. Horseradish. Anyway, this isn't a stinker vegetable stream. It's a stinker game stream. But you know, I'm quite with the poke on. I'm quite enjoying this. I just want to see what the next stage is. Oh, stand still, Andy Warhol. Let's do that low move like that. Trip him over. Oh, Andy, that's it. Headbutt. He's going along right. Okay. Now, Golden Axe wasn't brilliant on the Spectrum 128k, but it's amazing what they did. It's not is it Romanian lettuce? It's called romaine lettuce, I think. I'd have to Google it. I think it's called romaine lettuce. There's little gem lettuce as well. The supermarket I go to, they've got all the lettuces together, and there's like the iceberg lettuce, which is the one I tend to get, or the normal round lettuce, which isn't so frozen, and then there's these exotic ones all around it. But yeah, I don't know. They're more expensive, but I think I'm just going to go for cheap lettuce because I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But if there's a special reason, I mean, I don't buy. I do some stuff like I do wash the lettuce or shred it. So I don't buy shredded lettuce in those like packets, which is well, I think it's lazy, but maybe it's if someone's earning £8 billion an hour and had to shred some lettuce for an hour, it's probably better just to buy it already done. Deep fried okra is good, says Natty. Right, okay, yeah, I'll have to get some and see what I can do. Software is design of violence. It just said down there. Oh man, it certainly needs a bit more. well, if it was an Amiga game, I'd say it need a bit more variation in the enemies there. But I think this is okay. We'll get to the end of the stage, and then we'll load up. What should we load? We'll load up. We'll do Jack and the Beanstalk just for the fun of it, and just to maybe annoy me. I will say it again, but I will always say it at the end as well. Thank you for the super chats that have come in, and the co-fires as well. Oh, Julie, I've only just noticed, Julie, if you've done a super chat and a co-fire, well, that's going above and beyond. So thank you there, Right, good, right. Go. Let's start jumping around. Oh, this must be the last one. Oh, I've got a kick mode, have I? That's an extra move. I didn't have that before. Is that the end of the... No, it's not the end of the stage. I thought it would be the end of the stage. Right, okay, so that was Street Hassle, and we're just zipping through the game today. Once you've played Eastenders and Count Duckula and Yie Ar Kung Fu 2, really, that shouldn't be a stinker game. Greetings, Red D. Hope you are doing well there. Julie, love using cow in stir fries. Yeah, there's that on the supermarket architecture. There's that, and on the top shelf next to it is sliced greens. So what's the difference between sliced cow and sliced greens, or is it exactly the same? Maybe one you'd use in a stir fry, and one you wouldn't. It's turning into a cookery channel, isn't it? I should have got another window opens with Delia Smith in there, or as I like to call her if she's out clubbing, Psychedelia Smith, which I'm sure she'll like. Right, Jack and the Beanstalk, which I don't think I've written down what the controls are, but I'm sure I'll pick it up like the nightmare I was on before. So yeah. This game I really look forward to as back in the day, getting home and playing. As soon as I played it, I think, and I wasn't the sort of kid that took it back to the shop, like ruined it on purpose, but maybe I should have been. This is by 4 Computer Software in 1984. Not as good as Finders Keepers. So if you had £2 in your pocket, do not buy this. Happy coding, I'll read that. If you aren't a good cook and don't have much time, chop up some mixed vegetables, sounds good so far, and lightly fry them, I can do that, and then make a good pot noodle. Oh yeah, a pot noodle, and mix it. At least perfecto, I'll do that. I've got pot noodles in the cupboard at the moment. I've got, which I use some of these super chats to buy food as well. Yes, I've got some chicken and got some tomato ones as well. So yeah, I'll do that. Right, Jack and the Beanstalk. You know Jack and the Beanstalk. Yes, a climb a beanstalk, although he probably won't be doing in this. I'll get a golden egg and run back to the beginning of the Beanstalk. Right. W-E-O-K. I think I scribbled down. W-B-O-K. Is that the right? Not the lyrics. How do you start the game as well? Spacebar. I'm going to need to reload it now, aren't I? Just to see how you start the thing. Right, 1 keyboard. That's it. You press 1. Right, 4 lives remaining. What was it? W-E-O-K-Q. Now, it's quite. You need to climb up the beanstalk here, which is very, very tricky because you've got to be on the exact pixel or you'll fall off. What's fire? P. Now, firing's useless, because if I fire this spider, look, it turns up again. That's useless. Now, we need to get that axe, I think. Go up there. Right, okay. There's music playing, you might be able to make it out. Is that English country garden song. Oh, not over the axe. Oh, see, and if you go too far up the screen, you die. The music's good, Stephen. I'll give you that. Not everyone hates this game. Some people like it. Some people might not even class it as a stinker. But it's just a stinker for me in my memory because, because of the disappointment. I built it up in my mind that it was going to be something amazing, unfairly, way beyond what the Spectrum could probably do anyway. The only other time I had that is when I bought, I think on the Amiga, Shoot 'em Up construction kit, and I thought I was going to be able to do commercial quality games straight away. You can jump as well. There we go. Don't know why you need to do that. You can go up and down. Now this is where it gets frustrating. You need to get up this beanstalk. If you bump into any of the birds, you will fall down. If you wander off the actual path, by even the merest of pixels, you will fall down as well. Right, hang on a minute. There we go. So you might not know what I did wrong there. because I was still on the Beanstalk, but because I clipped a bit of the scenery that I shouldn't clip it, I was down. And that's where my frustration grew. Over and over and over again. Jack and the blooming Beanstalk. Have you ever tried eating yogurt with a tiny catapult? No, or a fork either. Music's good. What do you do? We all know the rude lyrics from the, well, not particularly rude, but the joke lyrics from school. What do you do in an English country garden? Don't we? We all know that. I'm not sure kids still sing that. They probably move on to other stuff like iPhones and switch lights and all those sort of things. Yeah. You bought the game as well, Stuart. Did you like it? Did you get on with it, or did you pretty much hate it on sight like me? I mean, I've only got off the first stage a few times. I think I did it once actually in the live stream, which is absolutely incredible. I won't get the axe this time. I'll just try and get up here. There we go. I got a bit further, but really you need to get the axe. See you, Rossi. See you. Thanks for dropping in, sir. Thanks for dropping in. Right. Yes, if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't already, I know everyone in the chat box has subscribed there. Some of you are members as well, so thank you. If you're watching backstage, so to speak, and you're enjoying the channel, please consider subscribing, because that sort of thing helps the channel grow, I presume, in the YouTube algorithm when it tries to see which one to promote and all this sort of stuff. But it is this game, just from what you typed in, Stuart, it is way too difficult. Way too difficult. Look at that again. Fertilise the plants. That's one of the lyrics, definitely. Worst Amiga game you played. There's a few there. We'll come to a few bad games tomorrow, but I think Grid Start, I'll probably, when I go through my playlist, there'll probably be quite a lot there, because the Amiga had a big percent. It had some good games. It had a big percentage of stinker streams. It really, not streams, games. It really did. There's a lot of material on the Commodore Amiga. It's because of the good ones. There's a lot of racing games that once you compare to the Lotus games, they actually, and a lot of them come out the same year. Crazy Cars 1 and Crazy Cars 2. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Nick, finish with Renegade 3. I'm not sure. I'll have a look for it. I'm not sure I've got it. I'll have a look. It's not queued up, but I'll have a look at it for you. We'll have one last try and get up this Beanstalk then, and try and get Renegade 3 working for you. What happened there? Oh, I pressed down instead of up. And we know what happens when you press down instead of up. You fall into stuff. Right, okay, what we got? We're at 10 or so minutes, just under. So I'll see if I got Renegade 3. I'm not sure if I've got it. Is it 128k Renegade 3? Let's put it on 128k mode just in case. But I might not have it. Let's have a look. I'm still doing the Jack and the Beanstalk music. Yeah, right. The time sure goes quick, Julie. That is for sure. I thought the 3.5 one went quicker, or very quick in New Year's, but that went so well. I'm debating every now and again doing a longer stream if I get the time. Oh, Renegade 3, there it is. I haven't tested this one, so I don't know if it works, and I don't know what the keys are either. So apart from that, great. But you wanted it, so here it is. Right. Okay. Right. Renegade 3, thanks for those pokes, happy coding. Let's see if I can do it properly though. It might not though. So it's Renegade 3, the final chapter, and it's no surprise this was the final chapter and didn't go anywhere else. Yeah. It's Lawnmower Simulator coming up. Again, that's not planned, but I can have a quick go on it. Right, define keys, yes, but we're sort of like running out of time. Maybe we should have done 2 stinker streams. Up, down, left, right, or maybe we'll just overrun ever so slightly. Right, okay. Good music on this 128k version. Right, we'll have one go at this, then we'll Lawnmower Simulator. Actually, Advanced Lawnmower Simulator, that's the thing where you just press one key, isn't it? Yeah, okay, right. Prehistoric Zone. Let's see how far I can get on this one. Right, okay. He hasn't practiced. Fight that thing. There's no... Oh, there is a jump in this one. Right, okay. The music's good, isn't it? But it just controls really badly. When you look at the ideas... When you look at the ideas of Renegade 1 and Renegade 2... Why did he now have to be... Why did he have to be time travelling? Why did he have to be tried? There's a guy throwing a rock here. Funnily enough, the first stage in this is the best one. And then he goes up to Egypt and various other places, doesn't he? Like, I remembered you had to go up that wall to get over this bit, so I remember that. What year was this game? Don't know. It's probably quite late. It's probably quite late in the Spectrum's run. Take that, you hoodlum. Oh no, we need to get. Oh dear, how do we get? See, this is the bit where it starts going wrong for me. Trying to jump over this stuff. Captain Caveman. I wish I could do that in print. Oh, he's dead. He's deader. He's deader than a can of spare. Right, hang on. Oh look, come on, cavemen. They're not like BC Bill, are they? And I've just landed on spike. Why can't he just walk round them? Yeah, this game, the playability of this game stinks big styly. And I can't jump. So that's where this game sort of like loses it. Right, maybe I've got to jump over this bit. No, I just keep dying again. See, I should have, because this wasn't prepped, normally I would have at least one practice go before the stream, and I would have learned quite quickly how to go over these ones. Right, anyway. We won't look at BMX Ninja then. He's dead again! Yeah, my hair's getting a bit long as well. Thank goodness for hats. Right, let's just have one last go of this one. Diddly-did-did-did. See if I can get over that jump bit, and then we'll end very briefly on Lawnmower Simulator. Although that is just one key, isn't it? That is just one key, and then we're there. Prehistoric Zone. 1980. Oh, there we go. 1989. Imagine Software. Imagine there's a sequel. Fight for your rights to party. So, what has been your least favourite game on the stream today? I think Superman, I wasn't a big fan of, which we played first. I think Ed the Duck. Oh, Yie Ar Kung Fu, actually. Yie Ar Kung Fu. I even like Eastenders better than Yie Ar Kung Fu, because although I could, Eastenders was terrible, at least I could laugh at being terrible. Yie Ar Kung Fu, because it was a sequel to a game that was great, they should have known a lot better. Eastenders was just bad on its own, and that just was. Yie Ar Kung Fu was trying to do something. I mean, Chucky Egg 2 is another stink compared to Chucky Egg 1, but at least you can get some playability out of it. Yeah, it does have good music, Tom. It does have good music there. So, I mean, some people would have liked this game. I'm just trying to say I can't get the guy to jump. You know, I think that's what's going wrong. I can't get him to jump. Right, I go. Did he made it? Hooray! Did he? Oh no! Don't put me behind that thing again. I've made. Yay! Well, there we go. Nick jumps over a trench. Did you watch anything good on TV last night? Well, I watched YouTube. Oh, right. What did you watch? I watched Nick, right, in Renegade 3. He jumped over a trench. Oh, great. I'll have to see if I can catch that next time. Yeah, you should do. See, that's how it works. That's word of mouth, and then the channel grows. Nick turns into the trench jumper. Right, take that, dinosaurs. If you ever have had hand-to-hand combat with dinosaurs, then comment there. I think on the stream before, there's a much worse caveman game than this, and it's the Flintstones, where one of the stages you must paint a wall. Yes, that's right. You control Fred Flintstone, and he paints a wall with a paintbrush. That is terrible. I think that guy was throwing a giant peanut before. Oh, he's dead again. Oops, he's dead again. Kung Fu fighting. I don't know what the storyline is in this, but all the other ones, and these girlfriends been kidnapped, I think, by some hoodlums. And he's got to go and rescue them, but this time they're rescued in time. I mean, if you're a caveman, you'll go out trying to attack stuff where you can at least eat stuff. I'm terrible at this game, for a change. But we don't watch it. We don't watch it for the gameplay, do we? We watch it because I don't know why we watch it. Why do we watch it? To de-stress and have a bit of fun and have a laugh and all that sort of stuff. That's why we do it. Yeah, it doesn't take itself too seriously, it isn't a walkthrough, and all that sort of stuff really. But the time certainly goes quick on them, it certainly does. Right, I've got one caveman to beat now, haven't I? And then it'll get on to the next stage, will it? Or it'll just go on further. That's him gone, is it? Or maybe some other cavemen will turn up. Oh, look at that. I thought we'd done it. Right, we're quite near the end, right? So what we'll do, this isn't really a game as such, but because it got requested and I saw it out the corner of my eye, we'll have a quick look at Advanced Lawnmower Simulator if I've got it. And if you haven't seen this, well, it was a bit of a joke game back in the day, but quite a fitting game to end on stinkers. So imagine you paid 50 quid for it. You wouldn't have done, but imagine that you have paid 50 quid there. Right, Nick, watching your channel is standard. Oh, my wife, I usually ask, is Nick on tonight? Yay! Thanks, Neil. Right, so press the relevant number. We've got to buy a lawnmower. So what do? You buy the Campari grass meter. That's broken. You can't have that one. You can't have that one. So then you go for the second one, the Daft Turf-O-Matic. Now, if you've got any of these, then yes. Simon says he's had hand-to-hand combat with a newt. Yeah, that counts, especially if it's that girl out of Alien. She's quite a toughie. All the lawnmowers seem to be broken today. Acme Lawnmower Ace, that's broken. So now you're thinking, right, okay, so all the lawnmowers are probably going to be broken or out of stock or something. So you pick the last one, the Patio, and by Jeffrey Gemini George, your life's suddenly gone up by leaps and bounds because you've just bought a lawnmower. It's an 8-bit lawnmower, it's a simulated lawnmower, but imagine yourself now, just pretend you haven't got a lawnmower. Imagine yourself now without a lawnmower, suddenly online, you've got a lawnmower, an 8-bit lawnmower. And also, you want to work the lawnmower, and you press the letter M. That's the letter M. Here we go. So all we're doing is mowing this lawn. Exciting, eh? I think this is the biggest stinker then in the stream. This is the biggest stinker in the stream. It's just like, really, they've recoded it. So instead of the delete key, you're in lawnmower land. Now, I believe, I might be wrong. I think I saw it briefly, which I'm not sure if I'll review or not. There is, this has been remade, I think, as a homebrew, where they've redone the graphics, but essentially, the thing is exactly the same. Now, so all you're thinking now is, as a kid, what is it going to say? What is it going to say at the end? You've got authentic lawnmower noises. You've got everything you could possibly ask for. What's it going to do now? Well mown, well done, you've earned yourself a corned beef sandwich. Well, that was good, wasn't it? A corned beef sandwich, and you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more than that, really. There. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. It always goes by so fast, always super fast. But I'm thinking of maybe doing a longer stream at some point in the future, every now and again. I'll schedule it in. I'm about 98% certain that there'll be an Amiga Stinker stream as well, so I put that in. So we covered quite a lot of games. We went off piece a little bit at the end with Renegade 3 and a few other ones, Jack and the Beanstalk. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching there, and people that did the super chats and the Ko-Fis, which I'll now catch up with the Ko-Fis, and thank you on Twitter. Don't know what you're doing the rest of the evening, but have a good one. If you're watching this on pre-record, thank you for dropping by. You might have been at the live stream and watched it again then. Well done, you. Until next time, take great care of yourself. You've all been super duper, super brilliant, and it's an absolute pleasure talking to you lot. It always is. We've got a right good crowd here. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.